are your New Year's health resolutions starting out this year? Are you someone that has a lot of intense motivation at the beginning of the year? You've got some intense health goal where you're like, I'm going to do this fad diet or this 30-day exercise goal, or we're really going to reset and take this year head on. And are you someone who started out really strong and you're about a week in now? Are we starting to lose that motivation? Are we starting to lose that energy? Or are you someone that hit it hard and are still going? Well, if you are someone that's losing that motivation, or you foresee that motivation not lasting for longer than the first month of the year, this video is for you. So a lot of the time we go through this cycle through New Year's where we set these resolution goals, which is a great time to do that, a great time to reset, think about what we want to achieve with our health, with our life, and set goals and try and achieve them. But where we go wrong is a lot of the time we go extreme. We say, I'm going to do this fad for 30 days, or work out every day for the rest of the year. These things that just most of the time in our lifestyles are not sustainable. And then we go through this cycle back and forth every single year where we just are not able to sustain these goals we're trying to do because they're not sustainable goals. They're extreme goals that are not actually necessarily good for our health and our lifestyle that we personally have. So what I suggest doing instead of this is, instead of doing an extreme high goal where maybe I'm trying to lose 100 pounds, but that's my only goal, and we're not necessarily coming up with healthy ways of getting there, or we have this goal of I'm gonna eat clean or go to the gym every day for the first month of the year. Neither of those things necessarily lead us to where we're trying to go. So my suggestion is, instead of doing one of those two types of extremes, trying to come to a middle ground where set what your goal is in mind. Is my goal to feel better, having more energy? Am I able to sustain the lifestyle that I want to live? Do I feel like my body feels strong, my body feels healthy? Are these the goals I want to achieve? And if so, now setting smaller goals to help us get there. For example, maybe in the first month of the year, I want to start figuring out how to be more consistent with planning my meals and making sure that I have good balance. Or coming up with, I wasn't exercising at all last year. Maybe I'm gonna try and do some sort of physical activity that I enjoy, starting out 2 times a week. And maybe thinking about that the next month, if I am continuing and being successful with that goal, now increasing that to maybe 3 times a week, or going with my nutrition side of things, going from meal planning 3 balanced meals a day and some snacks to now I'm trying to focus on, okay, what foods and balance gives me the best energy, and finding that progression that helps you find what is sustainable for you lifelong, so that each new year you're not setting the same goals or similar goals without long-term success, but rather finding that way where you're setting that New Year's resolution and it's something that you can actually accomplish and succeed. And you are all capable of succeeding your health goals. The biggest thing is that we need to find our way to take those health goals and make them achievable in a healthy way. So that's my advice for you in terms of maybe rethinking your approach to New Year's resolutions. And we're only about a week in, so we still have time to adjust and shift. But if you do need support with this, especially with your health and nutrition, my name is Ricci-Lee. I am the registered dietitian and owner of Taste of Health, and I go by the Dance Sport Dietitian. So if you have any questions for me, you need any support, I'm here for you. Happy New Year, and here's to achieving your goals.